Should someone cut off their friends of the opposite sex once they get into a relationship?
Things that make you go.
Okay, because I always got a lot to say. This Rosetta Marie, y'all. Come on now. Yeah.
Typical Gemini.
Wow. Hey, you know what? All my personalities.
Hey,
Well, what's my excuse? Because I'm
All
not a
my
Gemini.
personalities might be speaking today.
you just want the spotlight.
Because I'm
from Leo.
It's true. Okay, y'all been having Leo battles right now.
We still won because it's four of us.
Right, exactly.
It's 4 Gemini.
So listen, this is my take on the situation. And because I am a Gemini, I can dispute with myself. It's okay. All right? So
She done gave herself her own rule.
point number one.
We wasn't ready for that.
I'm not.
Point number one. In one sense, no. I had these friends before you got here. You need to deal with it. But point two. Now, on the other hand, double standard in my life, you can't do it. I'm just keeping it because usually, and I'm gonna tell y'all why before y'all judge me. Okay, I'm gonna tell y'all why. The reason why is because I have personally experienced where male friends don't always know how to just be male friends without at some point in the friendship trying to take it somewhere else. I have had multiple male friends approach me to have other types of relations, if you know what I mean. After years of being just friends. Okay, so that's why I feel like the double standard in my situations be no nigga. No boy, Negro.
Hold on, don't even speak, brother. Don't speak. I'm here first. I get the first word.
This
But
is
we got.
definitely in the building. What's up, y'all?
All right.
All right.
I think that is just absolutely ridiculous. Please. I think that's ridiculous. Please.
Oh my
Because
That's crazy.
how yo
I can't even respond.
I even had to look at her like that.
Okay. Well, Detox get his thoughts
I'm
together
trying to-
because he don't know.
I'm trying to
now.
respond to that because I'm not even gonna respond to that.
I'm just gonna say I can see why people will have a problem with it because not for nothing, some of my male friends is like on reserve for when this fool start acting up.
Of course.
But
Men do it too.
so I can look. Hey, look, I'm being real. So I can see where it could be an issue, but I'm not trying to cut off my friends because some of them are just friends.
Oh, wait,
You know what I'm saying? So I'm not trying to cut off my friends
I'll
for that. You know what I mean? I understand that we being in a relationship, but I have some friends that I've had for years on top of years.
Let's be clear. This only
So-
work with females. That it don't affect guys. Guys don't really care about females who have their friends. Wait, I'm gonna say cut. I'm gonna
Oh
tell you
man,
why.
y'all talking too much, man.
Because when a dude is in a relationship, he can't have no friends. It don't work that way because it don't work that way because females want to be that number one, so they don't want to hear you. Oh yeah, I got homegirl, she my friend. They don't care about none of that nonsense at all. Or some that was your friend back in the days. Well, she ain't your friend no more, homeboy. I'm your friend, your only friend. And that's that. But
Go ahead.
a dude really, I don't care. She can have all the friends she want. Cause
Male friends, we talking about?
yeah, why not? Me personally,
You had to make that clear.
Me personally, I don't have that problem. But it's a lot of insecure dudes out there who, when they see their girl have friends or whatever, they be like, nah, that's the replacement and all that. But you know what? It ain't.
I agree in a sense. I mean, I don't do it because it complicates things. Because I probably will be knocking it down. Because women like you when you dating somebody. I've had that where it was just like, we was good friends. She didn't like me. I know because I tried. And then when they realized that I'm dating somebody, it was just like they couldn't get their hands off me. Like, oh my God, I need to be around you. Like, what's going on? And I was like, I might as well be single because I might as well get rid of this one because I will be doing something that I ain't supposed to be doing. If I felt I had to honor that girl.
Okay. Okay.
It all depends.
And I get all of that. My thing is, okay, you can have female friends, but there's boundaries in your female male
I'll take
relationship.
That. I'll take that.
There's got to be boundaries, and I need to meet them because I want to know who's behind I'm whipping at the end of the day if something goes down.
You really want to meet that girl?
Yes.
No, they don't.
I was about to say that.
Yes,
but
I
you
do.
don't want to meet
They
him.
don't.
Yes,
You
I
know,
do.
No.
Yes, I do.
You are a liar.
Yes,
No,
I do.
no, you
And
don't.
I have met them.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do. I want to meet your female friends. I absolutely do. Let me tell you something. I'm secure enough in my thing. I'm not worried about what she looked like or whatever, but I
Right.
want to meet her. I want to meet her.
Why?
Okay.
Because if something goes down, I want to know who's behind I'm whipping. I can't whip a phone number in the phone.
Well, I know.
I want to know. I want her to pick the chick out, and I want her to look me in my face and still do my man. Try me.
Okay, guys,
Oh, they
we're
will.
gonna take a short break because it's getting kind of heated.
Word.
It's getting kind of heated.
Word.
But we're gonna take a short break because we got a lot to say.
Because you're gonna know
when
me
we
and
come back,
respect me.
when we come back
No
from
doubt.
when we come back from the break, we're gonna give you guys a number to call because I'm sure there's somebody out there that got a comment
Somebody got
because
something to say.
it's a little crazy. All right, we taking a break. P5 Nation, 100 stacks. Don't do that, dummy, in the building. Pink Fire Nation, 100 stacks. Don't do that, dummy. We back in the building.
Yes.
Yo, it's a little heated up in here, but
It is. This discussion has been going on continuously since we broke from the last part. Now, we have gone all the way through your best friend's coverage for you. We have gone through if
Friend with somebody you date. You
Friend-
used to date.
being
Right.
friends with somebody you used
Right.
to date. All types of scenarios.
yes.
Those are kind of good best friends.
So-
though, if they don't have, if it's
That's the bad best friend.
Wait, before we get into that, because this is about to make me go. Before we get into that,
We about to get in that.
Nikki got an announcement to make.
Okay, people. We need extra input. We really do. But we need extra input. Because there's a lot going on in here. But I want to know what you think. Because you are the interest that matters. So the phone number is 646-245-8030. Call in. Give us your opinion.
Yes.
Point out who you disagree with. Because that's
Rosetta Marie, the Gemini, Nikki Brown, the Leo, Detox Jones, I don't know what it is.
Virgo.
The Virgo.
Oh, damn.
Or Dizzy Spade.
Damn.
The Leo.
Looks like Leo outnumbered. Looks like Leo. Or light
Y'all
skin
still
against dark skin.
outnumbered by
No, it's okay.
Yalla. Leo side.
Haymaker. You foul.
You got 1, 2, 3.
You're foul.
Just to repeat the question, should someone cut off their friends of the opposite sex once they get into a relationship, male or female? Please weigh in. Now, where we left off, I was
But you
saying,
kind of have, as a man, you have really no choice but to cut your female friend off until your relationship is established and is strong. Because if you don't have that strong relationship, you ain't gonna have no
You have
friends.
that trust.
Well, you gotta realize females' guard is on 1,000 already. As soon
Times
as,
10.
hey baby, how you doing? You look nice today. Oh, I didn't look nice yesterday. Boom, that's defense.
Indeed.
I actually said that to someone.
That's defense right there, and that's the
I
open
don't do that,
conversation.
though.
But eventually in your relationship, your defense is on guard. When he be like, "Oh, my name is Kev," and your mother named you Kev or Kevin. See, that's defense.
No,
That's defense.
Come on, man. You're making us look crazy. Okay, listen.
You are crazy. I'm making you look crazy. You are crazy.
I in particular, yes, people, I am crazy. Remember that before you think you're gonna try me. But I I'm just saying, you making women as a whole look crazy. Like Rosetta Marie, crazy. Yes. Women as a whole, no. Okay. Women don't act like that. We don't act like that. Just because your mother named you Kevin, we ain't gonna be like, oh, Kevin, or is it Ken?
A dude come up to you and be like, yo, what's good, man? My name is K Dollars.
No.
You ain't gonna press him and go,
That's a
no, your
different
mom's
trick.
ain't named you no
That's a
K
different-
Dollars.
That's different. That's not really
like,
hard.
I want your government
I wanna know
name
your
because we grown.
Yeah, no, that's
And-
called defense.
Okay, you-
That's not defense.
Defense
That's
with
just
called being an adult.
being mature.
That was a good one. That was a good one.
That's called being an adult. Because I'm not walking around talking about I'm dating K Dollars. No, I'm not. I'm dating K.
Wait, hold on. It's a scientific. It's a fact. Cause I don't get much time to talk. It's a fact that when women meet people, they're on guard. Like y'all, it's more like a
Security.
yeah, like y'all more expecting somebody to betray you more than men. Where men is we open to everything. We don't really care about that.
Let me tell you something.
We actually have a
women are
foolish
on
approach
guard.
Yeah.
of how we we have a foolish approach of how we approach women.
You
While
gotta say the
they
mic though, so people can hear.
you can't be heard? We have a foolish approach at how we approach women because we are very standoffish. We're so used to being rejected that it's carefree. Now, when it comes to the whole having a friend and you're in a relationship, why men do get rid of their female friends usually is because as soon as you're in that get to know each other process, the girl hits you with that, yeah, well, I had this friend, but he tried to get with me, and,
Yes.
and we were so cool, and we were like brother and sister. All that blah, blah, blah nonsense. Because besides the dude just coming out and saying, listen here, girl, I don't want to be your friend, I want to be your boyfriend, or I want to be somebody who you're having sex with on a regular, where we don't have to have that type of communication. Dudes don't do that. That's out the window. It's on some, let's play mind games with her because I know she going to be on guard. So a dude is playing offense or defense.
Right.
That's really how relationships go.
Some people would rather avoid the conflict, whereas you gotta do all the explaining. Who is she? Where's she from? How she look? Where she come from? And you sitting there like, yo, we trying to have a relationship with me and you. And I'm sitting here giving the rundown and synopsis on somebody I'm not even thinking about.
Okay, I think that honestly, I'm gonna be on like some serious like keep it real mode, only because I just had a flashback. I'm just saying, of like 3 weeks ago. Okay,
This is going to be
so
crazy.
I feel like
No, this is gonna be Rosetta.
Rosetta is synonymous with
Warning.
Let's get ready to rumble.
Rosetta Marie was crazy. Look it up in the dictionary. But no, seriously, this is Rosetta without the Marie. I'm the number one right now. Okay, what I'm trying to say is this: when a woman first meets a man, I don't think she's that much on guard. If you keep it real, we have YouTube podcast online called The Representative. No, not the podcast. I'm sorry. We have a few interviews called The Representative that we've done with 100 Stacks, and sometimes guys just don't. You guys always put on a front, and maybe if you just kept it real. And I think that if you were upfront about who your friends are and the level of friendship you have, hold up, I'm not done, and the level of friendship you have in the beginning, then it wouldn't be that serious. Now, the other point I want to make is this. Don't go around calling your friends your cousins if you're not really cousins.
Girls do that more than
Yes.
Exactly.
I'm talking about the opposite sex, and I don't think women really do that. If that's the dude that I used to mess with, that's the dude I used to mess with. I don't know why he called me out the blue 8 months later. So if the chick called you out the blue 8 months later, asking you to go to Great Adventures with her and her kids, don't say that was your cousin.
It just got real.
Just be honest.
Is the
and say that
warning.
was just freaking
Where are the
fun.
missiles?
I'm just saying. So it all boils down to honesty. If you keep it real about the kind of friends you have in the first freaking place, maybe we wouldn't be on guard. So let me just let you know that Rosetta is not insecure, okay, or jealous, boo. It's the lies. Maybe if you stop lying, I wouldn't ask so many freaking questions.
Can I just say one thing to kind of feed off of what
No.
Dizzy said? Because Dizzy said, you guys approach females all the time, and they used to getting right,
Incorrect.
and they used to getting the reject or whatever. Well, on the opposite side of it, females get approached every day from all different types of men from all walks of life. So we have to be on defense. We can't just be giving to every man that approach us. My God, like there's no way that I'll be able to do that. You know what I mean? Like we get approached all day, every day, from the ugliest female to the prettiest female. So yes, to a certain extent, we are on guard. But I'm not sitting there. Me personally, I'm not sitting there being stay-faced just because you approach me.
Men get rejected every day.
And women are approached every day. So
Every
that's why
day.
we approach things differently.
This
You know
is
what I'm saying?
negative and positive energy right here. Because once you say, no, he move on. And then you move on. And then
Some people
eventually,
don't move on.
Right.
we're just talking about the approach right now. Some dudes get crazy because they be like, oh, word, but I need
You never know what you have until you have it.
shoes and getting crazy with it.
But what I try to do, like, I take my approach like how the Lord does when it says you're innocent.
This is the second week we done put Jesus in the wrong situation.
No, that's not the Lord. The Lord.
The Lord.
L-A-W.
What's wrong with this dude?
Okay.
Give me the mic.
L-A-W, like the Lord. Right, you gonna learn that. So I take my approach like you're innocent until proven guilty. Until you start doing something stupid. Then I have to look at you differently. I have to treat you differently.
That's all right.
Because you doing, the stupidness is crawling out your behind right now.
That's defense.
But yeah,
I mean, no,
that's defense
this-
after you start doing stupidness.
Hold on, before we even get to, I want to say what's
But
defense.
I'm gonna leave, like I'm gonna let you do you and like whatever you tell me, I gotta be able to trust it because I don't know nothing else. I gotta trust what you telling me. Once I start seeing that what you telling me is false, then we got a problem.
Wait, no. Wait, before you even talk, we gonna get back to topic on why we saying y'all on defense, because when you sitting there saying we want to meet the person, we want to speak to the person, that's defense, because you trying to figure out everything. You got to size a person up and everything like that. So you are. So you not believing his word. You can't even leave that wiggle room to believe his word. You got to see it for yourself.
But maybe it's not that I want to check what
Because
he's
of past
doing.
experiences.
Maybe it's I want to check her.
It
To
doesn't.
see how she is reacting and see how they reacting together.
But you gotta take his word.
Maybe just the fact
Why
that
you
I'm
can't
saying,
take his word?
No, listen. Maybe just the fact of me saying I want to meet her. Maybe I want to see your reaction.
That's defense. What are you trying to? That's playing games. Don't play mind games. You know what I'm saying?
That's offense.
That's offense.
That's
True.
offense.
It shouldn't be played. We don't play that.
I want to see
We don't play that.
how you react.
But if you still notice that it's still not in the reverse, a female normally doesn't cut off her guy friends for a relationship.
I don't ask a guy to cut off his friends. I don't.
Okay.
You don't ask. You may not ask.
I don't insinuate either. I just
You
want
may,
Please.
you may not even think that
Your
you
presence
insinuate,
insinuates
but your presence as a girlfriend and knowing that if you're in a relationship, let's be clear when
That's
when
some
we
being
enter.
a man. If,
Well, I'm
if I
just
just
saying.
show up and I'm your girl and
No,
you
no,
feel
no,
like
but
you
let's
another
be
girl,
clear on
then
what
you're
we
being
want.
guilty right now.
Let's be
Because
clear
if
on
there's
what we
nothing
want in
between
a
y'all,
relationship.
then there's nothing to worry about.
Right. When
But
niggas
it's
say,
females who
there's
worry
nothing
about this,
between
not
y'all,
men.
there's
Men,
nothing to
men
worry
don't
about.
care about this issue.
Men do care about it. So
They don't
can I tell you
look.
something? Can I
Men
tell you
care
something?
about a female having a guy friend that they used to deal with. But if it's somebody who
No, not all men. Dizzy. Not
I'm
all
listening.
men. I have experienced more than once in more than one situation that I've been in. I wouldn't call them relationships. Well, anyway, but more than one situation that I've been in. Like, I had a fiance at one point, and he was very, I would say, insecure about the male friends I had in my life and wanted me to stop being friends with them, even the men that I worked with in the industry. He was insecure about models that I knew. He was insecure about male singers that I knew. Producers especially. Oh, I don't know why you gotta go to the studio so late at night. I mean, sometimes that's the only time they go. When I work, he worked. You know what I'm saying? So he was very insecure. And I've experienced other relationships, even up to my last relationship, the dude was kind of insecure about a couple of guy friends that I had in my life, and I never did
What
anything
type of
with them.
friends did you have that made him insecure?
Well, they were just friends that I had all my life. Like,
But
well, not all my life.
Like
since I was in high school.
when you are having this discussion with your mate or your former mate, and you're telling him, "Well, this is my friend," don't you normally follow it with like something of this? Deal with it. He's gonna be my friend.
Absolutely not. Because guess what? I actually stopped talking to a couple of male friends of mine.
Why?
Because of my
power to you.
Why?
Because he expressed a feeling of being uncomfortable.
Why was he uncomfortable?
I have no idea.
You never even asked. Because when
No, actually,
But
did I
did he
ask?
even
No,
meet
I
them?
didn't ask. But
He
the
didn't
fact
even
that,
meet them?
listen, he never met them, okay? But the fact that he expressed being a little uncomfortable, maybe because I used to talk about them all the time. Oh my God, he did something so funny, he's so stupid. So maybe that's what made him feel uncomfortable. And he was like, well, you know,
Get rid of him.
you asked me to cut off this one girl, but the girl I asked him to cut off was somebody who he lied about. So it was different. I never lied about these people. You know what I'm saying? So maybe it was tit for tat. But to show him how good of a woman I was, I said, all right, you got that. I won't talk to them no more. And I
You
won't
go,
talk to
girl.
them anyway.
You
So
go,
it
girl.
wasn't that
You did what
serious.
you had
Once
to
you
do.
start
Behold,
lying
over
about
there.
who your friend is or the relationship between you, once you start lying, that's a problem.
But you just said why you had to cut off the friend. It was a tactic that the man used, tit for tat. Oh, you wanted me to cut off my friend? Now you have to cut
But
off.
he
Wait.
lied about himself. You know what I'm saying?
Wait. Because like I'm trying to express to you is when it's like when you're in a relationship, automatically a man feels that he shouldn't have any friends but his girlfriend. Because when you enter a relationship and if it's a good one, you basically wanna be with that person for however amount of time
Well, you know what?
for whatever reasons you guys are together.
Thank you for being a good man, Dizzy, because every man don't think like that.
Well, I'm just trying to be fair to the situation of I know I've been in plenty of relationships where I felt I shouldn't have a female friend, and if I do have a female friend, it has to be somebody that she met. Because even now, to this day, in my relationship, I really can't have no female friend because it's always that. What is she to you? And it's never to a female. It's never to another female. That's just my friend. It's always some kind of.
You can't have friends if you're honest about them. If you're honest.
You can have
You
friends
have
if
to be
you're
honest about your friends, the friends you have. If you're honest about the friends you have, then we have no issue for it. And I'm speaking to all the secure women out there that know you look good, that know you're a good woman. I'm speaking to that. If you're a secure woman, you don't care if he has female friends. What you care about is the chemistry. If he have a certain type of chemistry with these with specific females in his life, then you know it's a little bit more than just a platonic friendship in their minds. Whether something really happened or not, the fact of the matter is, if they were behind closed doors alone, stuck together for a hot minute, will they be able to control themselves? That's what we are questioning.
Let's get ready to rumble! I'm coming when I come back.
I still don't believe
now
that.
to go along with
still
what
don't
you
believe that. I don't
but to
believe
go
that.
along with what you're saying, like you said before, right? We had our own scenario, right?
Mm-hmm.
Once I showed that I respected y'all stuff, there's no issue anymore.
Right. But
There's no
wait.
issue anymore.
Unless you show something otherwise.
Wait.
Right, but there's no
issue anymore. But that doesn't mean that as her being a female and it was a issue prior to that her mindset doesn't go what if. Still, it's always some kind of what if. It doesn't matter if everything is cool now because you have to look at. Well, I'm not a female, but a female always thinking of tactics of they feel they're gonna be hurt eventually, and they have to protect themselves. So they're never gonna be that comfortable with a male having a friend. Never. It doesn't matter how honest that man is. I mess up my own relationship for being too honest on something. You know what? Yeah, I did that dumb thing, and I be so carefree about it that it harms my relationship because I'm honest. But that even being honest still puts you in trouble. It still makes you think otherwise of how you should defend that act.
She can respect you though. Can you say that for me, please?
At the end of the day, she can respect you for your honesty, though.
You'll still be single and honest.
On that note, we taking a break.
Oh, hell no.
Can we take a break? Wait,
No,
can we take a break?
No, oh, hell no.
Wow.
What the hell you just said? She gonna respect you
Yes.
because you honest?
Yes.
Negro
Oh,
bitch.
hell no.
Okay, I
You
got
are not
something
gonna
to say.
respect it. You gonna be pissed off.
Let's take a
anytime
break.
you see me. If
Thank you.
Exactly.
this song
Thank
comes
you.
on, you gonna hate my guts.
Okay,
You gonna
go ahead.
burn
Go
my
ahead.
car.
Give the mic to Mike.
You
Give the
gonna keep
mic
my
to Mike.
car. Nah, nigga, nah. I don't believe you. You need more people. Hell no.
You ain't
You know
enough.
what? We're gonna do a poll about it. Now we do
Let's let Melodic take it.
I see where you're coming from, man. I mean, all I'm saying is that I believe in exactly what you said, but it's a lot of women that use that as a setup.
Can I ask you a
On that note,
question? Let me ask this question before we go on break.
okay.
We ain't going on break.
Because
We ain't going on break.
okay, well, because you just said that she will respect you more for your
At the end-
at the end of the day.
okay.
Wait. Let me ask my
I'm
question.
not saying I'm still be with you.
Okay.
Exactly.
I'm not saying I'm still be with you.
So the
But at the end of the
question is,
But there's still a respect level.
it's a
I can
respect
still
level.
be your
It's a-
friend.
it's
So
a-
you respect me,
How
but you
how
don't.
can you respect me?
What point is
What's
that?
the point of being with me
Okay.
if you
I'm
don't
standing
respect
up
me
now.
for my
I'm
honesty
standing up
and my
now.
honesty
Okay.
still damages our relationship?
Because, listen,
That happens all the time.
That
When
is
a man,
Because
Word.
once you lie,
Word.
then
is
you
no. Let's not use the word lie because we are only talking about honesty
Let's go to
and
break.
respect right
Let's go to
now.
break.
Let's go to
let's
break.
go to
We're going to
break.
break.
Y'all hold your thoughts. We be right back.
The purpose of this whole thing is to be with the person. I'm on that honesty.
Into the scenario of honesty versus lying. There's no need for everyone to know everything. It's just been crazy in here. It's just been crazy in here. So where we left off was where did we leave off?
Because where we left off was you give them the topic and I'm gonna give you where we left off at, and maybe we can think about that for next week because that it brings into a whole nother topic of honesty and respect in relationships.
Right.
So the topic, guys, just to remind you, the topic is: should you cut off your friends of the opposite sex when you're in a relationship? And we already see how this done unfolded. I'ma let, but just let y'all know we heard from our great DJ Tim. He made a comment. We heard from our great world wonder Melodic. Dizzy gonna give his last words right now, and then we're gonna have a couple
Now
of
we gonna
special guests.
go with the guests first, and then we gonna go.
Wait, who are you calling the guest?
For the show.
Who are you calling the guest?
You a guest on
This show. King Fire. You're a guest.
Last time I checked, this is our show, and he answered me who the guest.
Well, no, because we all family here.
We are. You are absolutely right. We all
I'm
family.
not a guest. I'm not a guest. We a family. I'm not a guest.
If you didn't come
wait.
here with no chicken, then you
gotta-
a guest.
Oh wait, wait. Wait. Let me settle this right now. So I will take my sausage. I will take my eggs. I will take my bread. I'll take my juice.
I think he's trying to 3-0 us right now. So let's keep it moving right now.
Wait. Hold on. Wait. So everybody knows who's talking right now. This is your boy Forrest One International.
All right.
Okay, so you know who's talking.
Yeah.
No, I'm not a guest. We are family here.
Yeah.
That's the big
And
uncle.
You
Big
cousin,
homie right
you
there.
brought the grits? Right. The same sausage, you cousin.
and the topic y'all talking about is one of those topics that my wife is very sensitive about.
Okay. it is a very sensitive topic.
All right.
though.
There's no-
Oh, we got real life situation.
we got
She
real
gotta-
life
we
topic.
gotta get this on there.
Hold
About
on.
to correct you, Rosetta.
Just to let you know the station, everybody, you can call me by my name, which is Donna, but everybody calls me
What's your
Auntie.
name?
Donna. But everybody calls me Auntie. because
Her name
that's what it's
Auntie.
considered to be.
Auntie.
Auntie. I had a discussion with my mother about this topic. I have a best friend, male best friend, since we were little. Him, my brother, and I grew up. He's my second brother. I don't have a problem with the fact that if you had friends before we even started dating, we start dating, you have a right to have these friends and keep them. Just when you're in a relationship or even married, there has to be a certain boundary as far as time,
That's what we've been saying.
okay, quality time with you and your significant,
Right.
as well as your best friend. Relationships for both men and women, when they have friends, there should be a balance. Believe it or not, it's 3 scales in one. There should be a balance between yourself, with your friends, and with your mate. And I guess your mate/family. There has to be a balance. Otherwise, it'll throw you out of sorts, where if it's just you and your mate all the time, or you and your family all the time, there really is no balance, because then you have no social life, in other words, you just have to keep, what's the word I'm trying to, I had it. That too, in perspective, yes. And it just makes you a more well-rounded person. It's like you have to broaden your horizons. Same thing you do with your own culture. How people categorize everybody's ethnicities between when it comes to food and entertainment. You have to broaden your horizons, like with most people of color, musically, everything's mostly hip-hop and R&B. No, you really need to broaden your horizons out entertainment-wise too. It's the same thing with your friends. You may have friends of different cultures, different backgrounds, and they may introduce you to other things outside your own realm that you may not be used to or you've never experienced. I really feel you should keep your friends. As long as it doesn't come in between you and your significant as far as time-wise and respect, there's nothing wrong with that. But when it starts interfering with your relationship and your marriage, and your significant has a problem with that, communication needs to come about. You sit down and talk with each other. This is how I feel. This is what I think is happening with us. What can we do to fix this? This back and forth, rah, back and forth about it, doesn't make any matters any better, because it'll just make both parties upset, and it'll cause distance between you and your mate. Shouldn't do that. You should keep your friends. Nothing wrong with it. If you weren't together in the first, take an example, a man and a woman who've been best friends for years, like in my case. If I've ever wanted my best friend, I would have had him. I never would have married my husband. My husband and I had to talk about this. And I had to let him know, I'm not cutting off my best friend because we're together. But I will respect you as far as my time with him, between you and him. I spend most of my time with my husband. My best friend wasn't used to it. Yes, it bothered him. And to a certain degree, it bothered me. But when I had talked to my mother about this, and I went to God in prayer about this, in order to keep my marriage thriving, I had to respect him and limit my time with my best friend. My best friend understands that. Unfortunately, he's not seriously involved with anyone. He's dating someone, but not intimate as far as, like my husband and I. But he respects that. And if you have a best friend, or your friends are respectful to your relationship, then that's a true friend. That's a friend you want to keep in your circle. If they cannot accept it and understand it and respect it, what were you in the beginning if you can't stay that friend now while I'm with someone else? Not necessarily, it just means that maybe your friend has a thing for you. And that can't be the case.
Right.
The thing is that if you two were in that friend zone for so many years and it hasn't passed that, then your friend needs to find someone else who can give him what he's been looking for in you.
Right.
But you communicate with your friend and let him know, hey, this is what we are to each other. If you have feelings for me, I respect that. No problem with that. But also you have to know I don't feel the same way about you. I've moved on to someone else. If you two don't develop a relationship with each other, then you have a right to go outside that friendship to find someone else to make you happy. But again, it's about respect on both sides. And actually, all three parts, the man, the woman, and your friends, has to be respect. If nobody can respect each other, you and your mate don't need to be together, you and your friends are not friends. It has to be boundaries between all three. But the main thing is you and your mate. If you wanted to survive and keep thriving, communicate and let it be known to each other what you want and don't want in this relationship. But to cut your friends off completely because he doesn't want you around your boys, he doesn't want you around your girls, no, that's not healthy because then it becomes a control factor. That's not a healthy relationship at all.
Well, it's friends of the opposite sex.
Doesn't matter what.
Okay, so I have a comment and then I have a question.
No.
So my comment is, you hit it on the nail, like in a few aspects for me. And I think it's respect, it's communication, and it's boundaries. Boundaries are the utmost part for me because I have experienced situations where like I've met guys, and me personally, this Rosetta Marie guys, me personally, I don't believe in having so-called best friends of the opposite sex once you are married, but that's just my opinion. However, like you said, it is based on boundaries. I do have male friends that consider themselves like married or in serious relationships that still maintain relationships with other best friends of the opposite sex, and they sleep over their house.
Negative.
That's
the false into the boundary thing.
And this, I don't see anything wrong in that either.
Oh, hell no.
Hold on, guys. And like I said, this is my opinion.
That's one side,
like,
and it's
they sleep over. Okay, they sleep over each other's house and stuff, and they go on trips together. And this is outside of their relationships with their wife or girlfriend or boyfriend. And so I personally feel like I feel like that's the boundary that you don't cross when you're in a serious relationship, and especially married. That you don't sleep over your homegirl's house unless I'm there too, and we having a whole big sleepover.
And I understand.
So that's my comment. But then I also have a question. So you have a male best friend. Would it be okay if he had a female best friend?
Wouldn't bother me. He has female friends.
And you don't think there's anything wrong with sleeping over people's house? So you wouldn't think of anything wrong if he slept over in his female best friend's house?
This is how I feel about it.
Right.
Again,
right.
This is how I feel about it.
There's a pause.
Like I said, if he had this female friend before we met each other and they were doing these things together in the beginning and they've never gotten together intimately, again, that's how it's a matter of my trust, how he reassures me to let me know, trust me, I'm not about that type of life. If I was, you would not be in the picture. But everybody doesn't have the same mentality as everyone else. If I did have a problem with that he wanted to spend the night at his best friend's house and she's female, we would talk about this. He would let me know, well, listen, I understand this bothers you. Again, it's about respect. If he loves me enough, he respects me, and let his best friend know, listen, she doesn't like that. She's not telling us to stop, being around together, but she's not cool on that. Then again, that would be a real friend to say, okay, you're married, I understand.
Right.
But that is what it is.
Negative.
Even if you're dating each other.
No, I said married. If you're married and you're in a serious relationship with somebody, why is my best friend inviting me over to stay over? This is the opposite sex.
Again, everybody
not my home.
This is how I say that's how it should be.
Hold on. Sorry. This is Bambi. I already know. Bambi started the building. My thing is this. Friend, me personally, if I'm in a serious relationship or if I'm married, the opposite sex best friend personally wouldn't even invite because they wouldn't want that. They wouldn't invite. They'd be like, oh, you know what? Yeah, we used to do all this and everything, but you know what? You are married. You are whatever like that. There's something serious. I would not even put you in that situation unless if you want to come stay. Unless it's a situation where it's a party night and I invited you, your husband, and I got my mate and my partner. We sitting in space night. We probably started drinking. Here's the couch. We all together. Other than that, you're not by yourself.
Hell no.
That's his answer.
That's my answer. Hell no. He is not coming over just because you invited him to stay, not in my house. That'll never happen.
This is a real.
I know
Everybody-
how he is. I would invite my best
everybody
friend to
has their
stay at my
talk.
house because I know how he feels.
My wife had her talk. I'm saying I'm going to do. Never in my house. A friend gonna come and stay in my house. Not at all. If it's a party, yes. When the party's over, get out. I don't have no problem. It's a taxi. Matter of fact, you know what? Got the money? Hey, nigga.
Foot down. You ain't staying.
It's just that simple. It's just that simple. I don't play that. We had a problem before. She went out with her friend. And I told her, go ahead. But I said, we could have went out that same night.
No.
Remember that?
No.
When you went upstate.
We ain't trying to bring up no family. We gonna have to wrap this up.
We'll say this for next week.
So we gonna
I'll
have
remind you
this.
later.
We gonna have this pondering for y'all for next week about the whole friendship and relationship thing. This is Dizzy, by the way.
She's like,
Give it back to me. Yeah,
So we, as you see, we had a real touchy subject.
Right.
this week.
We might have to
You
continue
know,
this.
we might have to continue with, but if we do continue with, what we're gonna do is we're gonna bridge into the next factor of when you have your friendship in your relationship, and that's honesty and respect. Let's ponder
What is
on
the
that.
don't do that dummy for today?
So
what is it?
the don't do that dummy. We're gonna have Nikki Brown break it down for us.
I think the don't do that dummy of today is don't think that you're gonna have a friend of the opposite sex that I don't know.
She made it personal.
Don't think that you're gonna stay over the house of your friend of the opposite sex.
That's a don't do that.
Don't do that.
That's a don't
Let's
do
give our
that
own.
dummy.
Yeah, because I had one of my own.
You know, there's a lot of don't do that dummies in this.
What's yours,
scenario.
Dizzy? Tell your don't do that dummy.
Okay, my don't do that dummy this week is yo. I really don't have a problem with my mate having a male best friend, but if he your best friend, he gotta be some type of friend to me.
Okay.
He has to be some type of friend to me. He don't gotta be my best friend.
Right.
But
Let's have this.
don't be disrespectful to me with mine, because when I'm in a relationship, I'm pretty sure you want the same. If I had a female best friend, you don't want her to disrespect you with yours. So
That's
don't do that. Dummy.
What's yours?
Yeah, mine's is, make sure when you have all your friends, you better lay them all out at the very beginning.
Like a deck of cards.
You don't want to come out 10 months late into the relationship. This was my best friend. If that's your best friend, why you didn't bring him up when you first began? You know what I'm saying? Don't do that.
No new best friends.
Yeah, you can't have new best friends.
Right.
Come on, yeah, I met
No new
her
friends.
yesterday.
And,
Best friend.
No new friends.
She like Kool-Aid, I like Kool-Aid.
Okay,
Come on, I got one more.
He got two. This been a good lesson for him.
Detox Jones.
Personal.
Word. And be honest.
Keep
Pound
that.
max.
Oh, that's the one I wanted to say.
Pound person.
Don't spend too much time with your best friend.
Yes, there
Once
has to
you
be a
get
balance.
once you get a girl, that ain't your best friend no more.
Like,
That's
right.
your good friend. You know what I'm saying? Your girl's your best friend.
Like,
Your
exactly.
man's your
You
best
have to
friend.
have
Man,
that
thank you.
That's not your
That's
best friend
exactly-
no more. You're just a
Best
good
piece of
friend.
advice today.
Don't do
That
that.
what? I don't even want to give mine no more. We good. I mean, we can.
We good.
Okay. Well, man, I should have went before you because you gave the best one.
He shut it down.
You shut it down with, I'm your best friend.
Shut it down, baby.
But just to get my own personal, don't do that, dummy. Don't be calling your friends your cousins. I'm really still stuck on that. I'm sorry.
Painful lie.
But I'm really, because you know why? I'm going to tell you why that's painful too. And I'm going to tell you why it's painful. And you know why it's painful to me because we talk. But and I'm going to tell you exactly why it's painful. Because now I can't meet your other female cousins and believe that they're your real cousins too.
That's painful.
It's very hard.
Let's do this
Is your
real
auntie
quick.
really your cousin?
Fellas, let's do this.
Don't do that.
Don't
do that to the dummy. With that whole, yo, that's my cousin, yo, and because you gotta realize, man, when you're in a relationship, eventually, and it's a serious one, she gonna meet that family, the real family.
Right.
And then when you say that's your cousin, you know what your girl do? Yeah, so how
Well, which one is,
your cousin,
which one is,
Sabrina
Jackie?
over there? Yeah, what's up with cousin Jackie over
Right,
there?
cousin
And then
Jackie.
None of
your
your
other-
family members
and
want to
then-
know
and
who the
then-
hell.
and
And
you
they
know
gonna be
what?
like, we
You
ain't got
know
no
what your
cousin
real
named
family
Jackie.
do? They don't cover for you because they don't know what you talking about. They be like,
We ain't got no cousin Jackie.
We don't got no Jackie, Sabrina, Samantha's, Cynthia's, none of that.
That's his ex-girlfriend so-and-so.
Oh,
Yeah.
That's a mama couldn't say that. That's
Yeah, cause
your ex-girlfriend so-and-so. You mean Tamika ain't that his ex-girlfriend?
so yeah, don't do that one with the whole family and females with the whole bro. Yo, that's my bro. Yo, don't do that either because when a dude hear that's your bro, you know what goes off in their head? It goes, oh, she must have had sex with him if that's her bro. That's her bro and all that.
Really?
Don't do.
You know what? Usually when I say
hear
bro, I try to say that in front of my man so he
No,
know it
so
is
I
nothing.
I got a question.
I
You know
don't
what
want
I'm
to hear
saying?
that. I don't want to hear that a girl be like, "Oh yeah, that's my bro," because that's gonna make me think that somewhere down the line he either likes you or you liked him.
Excuse me, I got a question.
Whole bro sis thing, because like you said, there are certain people in our lives who are like family. But I feel like when you
Wait, I want to bridge
introduce
into the next
somebody,
topic real quick.
you don't really.
I gotta answer him.
Unless
I like bro over
unless it's really a conscious thing that you always do, and just be like, yo, this is my bro. People don't really do that. Like they don't do that.
I do that.
No,
around,
like
like, take yourself
joking
out
around,
of
like,
okay,
yo, what's
baby,
good, sis? Like that's cool, that's cool. But you know what it is to me when I'm in a relationship. To me, you have to, if you want to introduce me to somebody who is like your brother or like your sister or vice versa, you have to introduce them properly. Like it's on a job interview or something. Like you saying you done.
She
But
took it back to the law.
I'm dead serious.
She took it to the law.
I'm dead
He took
serious
it to the job.
because when I'm introducing myself to somebody, especially somebody who don't know me, that first impression means everything.
Except for me. I'm kind of in the middle. Like,
Always in the middle.
cause I am. I'm kind of in the middle because then I
Sound
have
like pineapple.
I have male
It almost
friends
sound
that
like
are
pineapple.
brothers to me, and I might introduce them as my brother, but there's gonna be a line. I'm not trying to do all the huggy thing, and in the street people think that we're together. We're not about that. Like
Right.
that's
That's just yeah.
that's what I'm in the middle of. But we are gonna have to close this out. This has been a very
This was hotter than I thought.
Listen, this topic has been off the chain.
I ain't think it was gonna be that tough.
I didn't think it was going to be that serious. But it is that serious. All right. So with that being said,
When the real is.
next week we're going to talk about boundaries.
Boundaries.
Yeah,
Boundaries.
boundaries.
I like that, Auntie. Boundaries.
So
We're going to talk about
y'all make sure
boundaries.
y'all
How
tune
far
into
do you go for your friend of the opposite sex? We're going to let that marinate with y'all. And y'all going to hit us back next week. All right, so this is Nikki Brown. That's Rosetta Marie.
Rosetta Marie in the building.
Dizzy Spades.
Tosh Jones.
And this is Don't Do That Dummy, Let's Talk. Man, make sure y'all tune in, man. We gonna have the hottest show every week for y'all. So y'all make sure y'all tune in. We out.
It's the Fear Team together.